My question is,
Yeah.
post-Brexit, what do you think how UK businesses are doing?
Well, look, I think post-Brexit, UK businesses are doing well, despite the fact we've not taken advantage of what Brexit offers us. You know, think of the insurance industry as one massive employer in this country. Every town's got insurance offices. They're not just in London, they're scattered all around the West Midlands and everywhere else. You know, EU regulations making the cost of insurance in this country too high, too bureaucratic, and it's taken now 2 years for this government to even start talking about it. Now, the City Minister, John Glenn, says they're going to look at some of the EU directives on that industry. That's just one little but very specific example of what could be done. The argument is that the government have been consumed by the pandemic, and that has taken up all of their energies. But then there are hundreds of thousands of civil servants working in Whitehall. Well, there were. They've all been at home drinking beer in the garden for the last 2 years, getting full pay. Yeah, this government has not turned its attention to it. And I also think this government doesn't understand small and medium-sized businesses. It just isn't in that mindset. It doesn't realise, running a small business, the amount of time that is taken up with petty regulation that needs to be simplified, if not got rid of, and they're not in that space. So look, I do believe that Brexit, in terms of global trade, has opened us up to the world in a way that wouldn't be possible as EU members. I do believe that Brexit has allowed the government to speak much more strongly on Ukraine than it would have done and could have done as an EU member. It saw a vaccine rollout. You know, the AUKUS deal on nuclear submarines with Australia. There are things that we've done that are good, but in terms of business, I think we've squandered it, Raj. What do you think?
Absolutely, I agree with you. Our trade with European countries have dropped because now they're imposing a 12% duty at the point of export. That was not there. I think we could do much better.
Yeah.
We could do much better.
Yeah, I think, you know what, that is actually the overwhelming feeling of all businesses in this country.
You've been a business person and you can understand. That's the reason I asked this question.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right, and we need a few more business people on the front bench because we haven't really got any.